Assalamualaikum and have a good day, Abi. Today we will present our paperwork with the title The Application of Shariah Principles in Family Takaful Products at Etiqa Takaful. I would like to introduce our team members, Mengdan Ding, Rossabrina, Aireen, Najwa, and I am Khairunnisa Nabilah.
First of all, let me talk about this background. From the end of the 6th century to the beginning of the 7th century, the Urban Peninsula is in a period of great change in the disintegration of primitive clan tribes and the formation of class society due to the difference in the natural environment, the social, economic, and politics development of the peninsula is extremely uneven. The inhabitants of the peninsula are mainly nomadic bandits who are making a living. They are divided into many clan tribes. Each clan tribe lives on one side and lives for water and glass. They often plant for potential water resource and landing years of war have leading to social unrest, stagnation of production, intensity, class differentiation within the clan, and the birth of tribal new base occupied a large number of oases and grassland, owned many serfs and livestock, and a large number of nomads were on the verge of bankruptcy. The Hanzi area along the coast of the Red Sea on the Communic Road for east and west trade since ancient times. Binti, located in the north-south transportation center of the ancient community road, has developed into a prosperous commercial town due to the benefit of transit, trade, communal air treasury of the missing class tribe was in charge of the management of Cambodia tribe, the center of the worship at that time. Even year they made a huge income from the market trade of the KSTF and mostly lives the communication trade in mixing the comic novels in the town together with noble of nomadic tribes make huge profits through the operation of covers the sweet trade use of and other means and carry out use of the urban people and farmers and husband a large number of small and medium-sized amateurs went background and become depots of communal nobles, resource increase class enter immense and source economic growth.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. My name is Aireen Najwa Binti Rosidi. My metric number U20023338. Today I would like to present you guys about the definition of Maqasid Shariah. What is Maqasid Shariah? Basically, the Arabic word maqasid, which means purpose, objective, principle, intent, or end, is pluralized to maqasid. Maqasid al-Shariah or Maqasid of Islamic law are the general objectives of Islamic legislation, which consists of the deeper meanings and inner aspects of wisdom considered by Allah in areas and circumstances of legislation. Okay, now I will explain more further about the classification of Maqasid Shariah. The first one is Daruriyah. These are indispensable maqasid for the survival and well-being of mankind in this world, and their success in the hereafter. Their neglect will lead to disruption and disorder and could lead to undesirable end. And next, the second one is Rajiyah, which means they seek to establish ease and facility and to remove hardship and difficulty. And the last one is Tahsiniyah, means they seek to obtain refinement and perfection in all areas of human conduct. Their neglect does not interrupt the normal life and cause hardship to the people, but it might lead to lack of comfort of life. Now we move to the next point. What is Takaful and how does it work? As we know, Takaful is commonly referred to as Islamic insurance. This is due to the inherent similarity between the contract of kafala, which means guarantee, and that of insurance. What is the basis and principles of Takaful? Islamic insurance requires each participant to contribute into a fund that is used to support one another, with each participant contributing sufficient amounts to cover expected claims. The underlying principles of Takaful may be summarized as follows. First, policyholders cooperate among themselves for their common good. Second, every policyholder pays a part of the contribution as a donation to help those that need assistance. Third, losses are divided and liabilities spread according to the community pooling system. Fourth, uncertainty is eliminated in respect of subscription and compensation. And the last one is it does not seek to derive advantage at the cost of others. Theoretically, Takaful is perceived as cooperative insurance where members contribute a certain sum of money to a common pool. The purpose of this system is not profits, but to uphold the principle of bear ye one another's burden. How does the operating of principles work? An Islamic insurance company must have the following operating principles. First, it must operate according to Islamic cooperative principles. Second, reinsurance commission may be paid to or received from only Islamic insurance and reinsurance companies. And the third one, the insurance company must maintain two funds, a participants or policyholders fund and a shareholders fund. In conclusion, an insurance system that complies with Shariah is becoming more and more popular. There has not been much demand for insurance in Islamic countries until recently because Muslims believe that insurance is against Islam. Therefore, the growth of Islamic insurance requires comprehensive education of the Muslim public in addition to establish resources and knowledge, a legal framework for it, harmonizing practices, developing new Sharia-compliant instruments, accounting standards, and arrangement for Takaful. That's all from me. Thank you.
The proof for the concept of Takaful in Quran and Sunni. In Surah Al-Ma'idah ayah 2, even though the word Takaful does not appear in the Quran, but conceptually derives from the word ta'awun, which means mutual assistance. Takaful is a way of helping others that comes from the Quran that refers to helping people who are in need. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ highlighted in one of his sunnah that although all life is predetermined and that we must accept bad luck as part of our destiny, but Muslims should not let bad luck control them and should not be a passive victim of circumstance. They can take steps to protect themselves from misfortune, and one of the ways to mitigate this is by application of Takaful. Next, the growth of Etiqa Takaful in Malaysia. Etiqa is a company that sells insurance and Takaful products under the Mengdan Group, a leading banking conglomerate in ASEAN. They offer a variety of different types of insurance as well as family and general Takaful plans across multiple distribution channels. They have branches in many countries in the Southeast Asia region such as Malaysia, Singapore, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Cambodia. Their products are available through many different channels, which is over 10,000 agents, 46 branches, and 17 offices, and over 490 bank insurance networks via Maybank branches and third-party banks, cooperatives, and brokers. Malaysia National Insurance Berhad was incorporated as a private company limited by shares before being converted into a public company limited by shares in 1997 and renamed itself Maybank Assurance in 1986. Takaful National Sendirian Berhad, renamed in 1998, was incorporated as a private company limited by shares, and Etiqa Life International was established in 1998. In 1999, Etiqa expanded to Singapore. Meanwhile, in 2001, Maybank Aegis Holdings Berhad was established and merged with Malaysia National Insurance Berhad in 2005. The Etiqa name was born in 2007. Etiqa Insurance was incorporated in 2013 and 2018. Etiqa was divided into 4 entities, namely Etiqa General Insurance Berhad, Etiqa Life Insurance Berhad, Etiqa General Takaful Berhad, and Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad.
Now we will proceed to Takaful Malaysia establishment. The development of the Takaful industry in Malaysia was in the early 1980s. The need for a Malaysian insurance system that conforms to Islamic teaching became official in 1972 when the Fatwa Commission declared that traditional life insurance concept practiced in Malaysia were illegal in Islam because it consists the prohibited elements such as gharar, riba, and maisir. As Malaysia's first Takaful operator, Takaful Malaysia is an industry leader influencing the industry with creative innovation and setting standards that have become industry benchmarks. Now we have learned about Takaful concept in family Takaful. So what are the Takaful family product at Etiqa? Etiqa Critical Care Takaful is a family Takaful product at Etiqa that protects people that are seriously ill. Benefits will be paid if the insured is diagnosed with serious illness. The protected person can use the money for treatment and living during treatment. This family Takaful product is a 1-year Takaful critical illness plan. Now we will learn the Takaful concept in family Takaful. First of all, you will have to pay a specific amount of money into a Takaful fund when you join in family Takaful. You will enter into a contract that is called as akad, specifying that half of your contribution will be in the form of participatory contribution, and the remaining portion will be used for saving and investments. Next, in the event that one of the participants experiences adversity due to death or permanent incapacity, your donation in the form of tabarruk will be deposited in a fund that is called as participant special account and utilized to fulfill your commitment of mutual assistance. Your investment will be made by the Takaful operator using your saving and investment contributions. Lastly, your deposit and investment contribution, that is called as participants account, will be invested by the Takaful operator, and the profit will be split between you and the Takaful operator in accordance with a previously determined ratio. Now we have learned about Takaful concept in family Takaful. So what are the Takaful family product at Etiqa? Etiqa Critical Care Takaful is a family Takaful product at Etiqa that protects people that are seriously ill. Benefits will be paid if the insured is diagnosed with serious illness. The protected person can use the money for treatment and living during treatment. This family Takaful product is a 1-year Takaful critical illness plan.
I would like to summarize what I said that I have developed from the modern economic religion in the urban recourse to a multi-economic religions, which is the research of the wider dissemination of abilities through communicating, express business changes, cultural changes, and sending this area to all over the world. After MD, Iceland entered the focus spread with the foreign culture of countries as spread widely outside the peninsula. History is knows of the exploitation period of Iceland since 661. Iceland entered the Aireen after the Iliad and the episode device is close Asian, African, and Europe is because the dominant religions of the East